Good morning. Today we are going to learn how to import footage to Adobe Premiere from a Canon XA1. The three things you will need is a Mac with Adobe Premiere on it, a Canon XA1 camera, and a USB connection. This is the mini on one side, the regular on the other side. Okay, so first what we're going to do is power our Mac on. While we're waiting for that, we can plug in our Canon XA1 to the USB cord. The port for that is under the handle. There's a little opening compartment here. And then we'll just lift this compartment and we can plug in our USB just like that. Okay, and I'll set this here. We'll log into the computer using your lunch number and your password. And once you are logged in, you can then plug the other side of your USB right into your keyboard. Now you need to power your camera on. This window will appear in your viewfinder. This is your regular camera. So what you need to do is put your camera in playback. When your camera is in playback, this menu will appear. In this menu, you're going to select built-in memory, which is the one on the bottom. I know it's a little out of focus, but you're going to select built-in memory because we are not using an SD card. Okay, if we were using an SD card, we would select the slot that the SD card was in. As you notice, when that happens, this screen is going to pop up here. When the screen pops up, you're just going to close it out because that's for photos, and we're working with video, not photos. So you can close that out. You'll see that your camera has this little message now about not unplugging it from a power source. That means that you're doing the right thing when you see that screen. Okay, now you're going to see this little Canon icon here in the corner. That is your camera, so you can double click that. This window will appear and you're going to click AVC HD. Okay. QuickTime is what's going to open because this little symbol here, the Q with the blue center, that's the icon for QuickTime. So this takes a little second before it actually opens. While you're waiting for it to open, you can click on to your desktop, press Control click and go to New Folder. Okay, title that folder whatever the name of your project is. So this was a silent film. This is where all of your media is going to go. All of your clips are going to go into this folder. It's very important to make sure that you store your files correctly so you don't waste a lot of time looking for them once you need to begin an edit. Also, while you're waiting, you can go into Premiere Pro and open Premiere Pro by either seeing it on the dock at the bottom or going to the Finder and opening it in Applications. And you can just say New Project in Adobe Premiere, name your project, and click OK. As you see, there's nothing in your project yet, okay? This is where you would view your clip. This is where your clips go. This is the timeline. This lets you view your timeline, so whatever cuts you make appears here, and this is your actual timeline. Okay. So let's go ahead and hide Premiere Pro for now. And now, once we've clicked that, we see all of our clips that are on from the camera in this window here. If you drag it all the way down to the bottom, those are the most recent, so those should be your clips. Once you find your clips, you can select all of them by selecting one and then pressing the Shift key to select all the rest of them. You're going to click OK, and every single one is going to open. Once it opens, you are going to File, Save It. In some cases, your folder won't appear. If that's the case, you can select Desktop. Just make sure that you name the file, whatever clip this is. So this to me looks like it is a mid shot. So I'm going to export it as mid shot. That's the name of it. And I'm going to say Save. Now I can close this. This one appears to be a close-up, so I'm going to say File, Save, Close-up. This one appears to be an extreme close-up, so I'm going to say File, Save, Extreme, Close-up. Okay, and now I won't do the rest, but so on and so forth. You save each one. They're all on the desktop here. I'm going to select all of them and put them in my folder. It is imperative that you put them in the folder. I will be taking points off if they're not put inside the folder because you need to be able to locate all of your files for each individual project. You can go ahead and close the camera now. Open back up Adobe Premiere, and you're going to go to File, Import. You're going to go to your desktop and find your folder. Here are your clips here. You can select one and say Shift to highlight all of them. Import them. And here are your clips. And these are where all of your clips go when you bring them in. Now to watch them, you can double click and it'll come in the preview window. Okay, so this is not necessarily a part of your project yet. First, this is just in this window playing the clips so that you can view them. When you want to put them in your project, you drag them to your timeline. Once they're in your timeline, they will come in your program monitor. Now you can press the space bar and play them in your program monitor. And that is how you import clips.